Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema. Sit down, and we got some Star Wars things to talk about, and some Star Wars things that have me quite excited. So let's not waste any time. Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We are getting ready to take a look at the trailer for Season 2 of Andor, coming to us in April, the 22nd to be exact, so just under 2 months, and man, am I pumped for this show. I think any Star Wars fan will tell you that at least the Disney Plus era, and I think there's an argument to be made the post-George Lucas era of Star Wars, Andor is the best thing we've gotten. I don't think people were anticipating that, but when you push play on that first episode, I mean, it was just locked in from go. Tony Gilroy delivered something dramatic, something grounded, something that had excellent and intelligent dialogue, really well crafted characters, and a Star Wars story that just kept you engaged and fulfilled you every single episode. And to know that season 2 is finally coming in just under 2 months is extremely exciting, because there's been a lot of ups and downs in the Star Wars world, specifically during the Kathleen Kennedy era. I mean, whether it was the sequel trilogy or the Disney Plus stuff. I think Disney Plus during the Chapek era was a lot of rocky roads, but you could look at things that were successful like Mandalorian or Ahsoka, and you'd have times where the audience was not all in unison going, this is what we want. Andor was the difference, and what Tony Gilroy delivered in season 1, I think, is far and away the best thing that's come to us, the fans, since Kathleen Kennedy has taken the president gig at Star Wars. And that's a nice little segue into a bit of news that dropped yesterday that I also think is going to be exciting for a lot of Star Wars fans. And that's that Kennedy has announced that she plans to step down from president of Star Wars by the end of the year. And for me, it's a little bit of a mixed bag of emotions, right? I understand where Star Wars fans are coming from, because I'm also a Star Wars fan that has not been super happy with what we've gotten. And even when you take yourself out of your own shoes, and go, the movies and these things are supposed to be for younger audiences, for kids, to get them in. I mean, Star Wars changed just the way I think creatively when I saw that as a kid. But that doesn't mean that you can't have really good, grounded adult television or movies. And we just haven't gotten that from Kennedy. And I say it's a mixed bag because Kathleen Kennedy is a legend. I don't care how you cut it. As a producer, what she has done both for her own career and for women in the world of movies, you can't take that away from her. I mean, she is an all-timer. I mean, just look at the list of things she has on her IMDb resume, from E.T. to Gremlins to the Back to the Future movies, Goonies, the Jurassic Park movies. I mean, her work with Lucas and Spielberg in particular has always been top-notch. It's just Star Wars, I don't think, is her bag. And she just isn't the right person to lead that franchise. And that's very clear with what we've gotten in her run as president. So, yes, it's a mixed bag, because you hate to see someone as big of a titan as she is in the industry have the amount of down she's had and get to a place where she needs to step down, because it's what's best for Star Wars. I hope that she continues to produce and have a solid career till she no longer wants to, but I think Star Wars fans can pretty much all be in an agreement that someone else leading the helm is probably a good idea. Now, that said, we're not here to just talk about Kathleen Kennedy. We're here to check out this trailer. I'm very pumped. Like I said, season 1 was absolutely spectacular, and I would imagine that season 2 is going to be just as good. So let's not waste any more time. Get the trailer up for you. I've got the trailer in front of me, and let's take a look at what we are getting with our first look at season 2 of Andor. Our guy Diego Luna.
We're in a
Upbeat
war.
vibe.
You want to fight? Or you want to win?
Okay. I really like the way Gilroy shoots this series. Reminding us of all the good things season 1 brought us.
Now.
Yeah.
What a slow party this is.
Let's go. prestige drama with searing action and Emmy-worthy performances. Very factual. Need more of it in season 2. This spring, critically acclaimed series returns. It's a really interesting music choice, in my opinion, for this trailer.
Whoa! Remember this moment! You're here, you're right here, and you're ready to fight!
Diego, looking fantastic, man. April 22nd, get here quick. It looks action-packed, and I think looks good. Like I said, kind of an interesting choice tonally, music-wise. We just talked about how gripping and dramatic and grounded the first season was and how well-written the characters were, and this trailer isn't really giving you any of those things. This is upbeat, it's action-packed, which is cool because, we are heading toward war, so I want more action, but I also don't want to lose that grounded, really strong writing, and that's where you have to believe in Tony Gilroy, right? A lot of times your writers and directors are not involved in the trailers, and this feels very much like a Disney Plus trailer, like let's get people excited for what's coming, and I don't know personally if that's the vibe I would have went with. I would have probably taken a more serious tone, and I hope when we get the first official trailer that kind of cracks into some of the story beats that we're seeing here, it is a little bit more dramatic and a little bit more serious in tone. But that said, I think when you're looking at the action and fun elements that should be baked into this series, you got some really nice things here. I mean, it looks fantastic. Like I said, there's definitely some big time action. Diego Luna looks like he's having a great time. And you do have elements of the drama. It's just with the backdrop of that, music, not really connecting the way Andor season 1 went. But like I said, you have to trust Tony Gilroy because he's earned our trust after season 1. And I can't imagine that he would allow the series to dramatically shift tonally when you're getting into season 2. So yeah, there we go, man. Our first look at Andor season 2. The question is, how you feeling? Do you think it's an odd tonal choice to kind of go with a trailer going that route? Something that feels so dramatically different than what we got through most of season 1? Do you think any of the action sequences or bits of potential dramatic moments are popping or maybe being overshadowed by the music choice? Does this trailer just connect for you across the board? How excited are you for Andor Season 2? How much did you love Andor Season 1? Anything you got, good, bad, indifferent, on our trailer for Andor Season 2? Put it down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you guys down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer reactions. We got some other trailers to look at this week that I'm behind on. And obviously, we're moving toward Andor Season 2. So if you want to be here for my thoughts and reactions there, you haven't yet, you want to show a little love and support the old C-Man, come join C-Maniac Nation. Super easy. Jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time for the C-Man Cinema, sit down. I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace.
C-Maniac Nation, you look nervous. Is it the scars? Would you like to know where I got them? No? Well, then maybe you'd like to see another video with the C-Man. How about up here or over here? And if you really dig the C-Man, well, then show him a little love right over there.